Okay, welcome back to round number 2 in Landskrona Petanque court. And we're about to start round number 2, as I said, out of 3 rounds. And the game closest to the camera is the one that we will be following. And they just started playing. It looks like it's out on 7 meters. Team number 1's first ball went short. Team number 2 made a good point. And team 1 tries to shoot it off, but misses first one. So team 1 makes a better point instead. And by doing that, they forces team 2 to try to decide if they're going to shoot or point. It looks like they're going to shoot. And the courgette is just behind the leading bull. It's not a bad shot. A little bit to the right. Second attempt is shorter. Hits his own. So, but at the same time, he stays. Two attempts to get the bull closer has failed, and team 2 is looking at their last bull. Have to put it in a good position, preferably in the forward, in front of courgette, and he places it in a not bad position. Can be beneficial. Team 1 continues to try and point, hits his own. Yeah. Only ends with 1 point to team 1. It was a little bit hard for them to decide if they're going to shoot. In retrospect, they are saying that probably they should have taken a shot, which I can agree on. Should have been a better thing to do. So team 1 gets it out again, close to 7 meters. Maybe it's too short. Yeah, it was too short. I will attempt to throw out the courgette again. This time it's better. It's out on 7.5. So team 1, let's put 1 bull just to the left. Team 2 follows up. May have ended too long, but yeah, it was a little bit too far. So they will need to try and point again. Team 2. Second attempt is too short, at least it's in the front. And last attempt hits his own, pushes it out to the right. They will see again if that one ended up closer. Didn't look like it would. Team 2 probably will point. Try to continue and push the bull in the forward in. At least that is what he attempted when he first went too far because of that. Manages to push it in with his last bull, but it's in some ways a little bit too late. And with team 1 still having 5 bulls to play, they shouldn't have a problem to try to gain the advantage or remove some bulls in the front. But they decide to point. At least he managed to push that one in. They could have 2 points. 3 bulls remaining for team 1. He goes way out to the right. His last attempt is a little bit more straight and manages to push in. May have got 3 points in this round. Yeah, 3 points it is. So team 1 pushes ahead, now leading by 4 points. Courgette is out 7.5 meters. First point is a bit short, almost 1 meter. The pointer of team 2 managed to put one closer, not good, but still closer. Yep, team 1 makes one better. And team 2 managed to push a brilliant bull really close to the Courgette. We will probably see a shot from team 1. Shot that is off to the left side, but just barely manages to hit on the bull's left side and pushes it out. Last attempt for the pointer, or team 1 goes out to the right. And now the shooter of team 1 will have to try and get a bull closer. Brilliant attempt. And possibly at the same position as before. So they shoot again from team 1 and manage to shoot it away. More forward shot this time. It's not strong, but it managed to push it out of the way. Next up point you could clearly see from my point of view, that he was too high, too short on that one. And his last attempt is good enough and has good line with the courgette, with the hope that maybe the courgette will go further back to the bulls in the back. Good hit from team 1. He doesn't stop with his bull, so team 1 has only 1 point. They will shoot around to the right to get 2 points. Yeah, good attempt. And may actually have 3 points. 3 points in. Yep, 2 points with that shot. And team 1 is pushing ahead, still having a good lead, 6-0. Courgette is short. New attempt is needed. Second attempt is good enough. It's out. 7 meters. Very good attempt. Bull is just to the right of the courgette, and a shot from team 2 will be needed. Oh, good attempt, just short, bounces over. A little bit bad luck, team 2, as they really needed to get that bull out of the way and try to regain this match. As it stands now, they are falling behind, of course. They are attempting to point. At least they have built up a decent defense in front of the courgette, but still, it's a bad situation for team 2. They make a second attempt to shoot. That one was also in line, but a bit shorter than the first shot. Still, it bounces over. So, if you want to hit the bulls with a shot, you have to be on the iron on this court, or you have to have a really flat path. So, and with backspin, so that it doesn't bounce when it goes down into the soil. Seems like team 2 is now out of bulls, and team 1 will try to shoot and clear a path. But that shot went straight through, didn't even hit anything, just went dead in the back. Yeah, clearly it would have been a good idea to clear those bulls away. Now he has opened a path straight ahead though. And of course he managed to hit that path, but he goes too strong. Yeah, too hard. I guess they can have 2, maybe 3 points. Yeah, 3-point it is. Pushes them to 9 points lead in this game. And now clearly it's visible that Team 2 needs to do some change in their team or make a better effort in order to take back a lead. You can see they are discussing between each other. Make a better attempt. Boule is out. 7 meters. And the player team 1's pointer points a little bit short to the left. Team 2 manages to get in good position for the cushionet, forcing Team 1's shooter to remove that ball. A really good shot on the iron, and Team 1's shot is stopped on the playfield. Second attempt from the pointer of Team 2 is too long, and third attempt is too short. He's readjusting himself for the long point and ends up being too short instead. Still 2 points. And there they managed to break that. One ball remaining for Team 2, and it looks like it's a gloomy situation once more. Team 1 needs to shoot, and the shooter has entered the ring. A shot that hits his own, pushes Team 2's into the playfield, just in front of the cushionet. His third shot is a miss, bounces over. But Team 1 still has two bulls. So one more shot is imminent. You can just barely see the bull he needs to hit. Right leg. Not a bad attempt. Just ends up to the left. One bull left for both teams. Team 1 is pointing. Yep, that shot pushed the cushionet out of position, and this might actually be the break that the Team 2 needs at this time. They have one point and one ball remaining to point, and it's actually in. 2 points for Team 2, and that was quite needed for Team 2. But will this be the game changer that they needed? It all is up to the pointer of Team 2 actually. If he can manage to get good points in from the get-go, I guess they have a chance. And that attempt is not bad. In front and a little bit short to the left. Probably the Team 1 will decide to shoot this one, but the shooter is off. out of the field right now, and we just have to see that he makes it back in time. So we will see a shot from team 1. Finally a shot is come. He doesn't hit it. He's short. And team 1 will try and point better instead. He points, but may have ended up too far. Hard to say from this position. Yeah, it's too far. Team 1 needs to try again. Second attempt is way hard. He hits something hard. Once again, the surface is proving itself by being hard in some areas and really soft in some other areas. Last attempt from the pointer of team 1 goes in, and now the shooter of team 2 needs to remove this threat in the first attempt in order to keep a good pressure. Only problem is the courgette might... No, it didn't move out of the way. That was a good shot, and he places his own ball probably in a point position, so team 2 has 2 points right now. Team 1 points again, which means team 2 needs to take the shot. Manages again, and they have 3 points, team 2. 2 good shots. And his last ball manages to hit in the forward. And probably team 2 has 3 points at this time. Or 4 points, we should say. Hits a soft spot and gets short. Still 4 points. Last ball for team 2. And he manages to push that one in. Should probably be 5 points. Yep, 5 points. That was really the break that team 2 needed. Now 9-7, making the score a little bit more even and a little bit more interesting for the game and for the viewers, of course, also. Never to forget. Boule goes out, and the courgette is 8.5 meters. Ends up short. Team 1 points. It's closer. Team 2 will need to have a better ball, closer to the courgette. Very good attempts. Ends up a little bit too far, but still, it's a point. Team 1 manages to point again. And we will see a new pointing attempt from Team 2. Ends up short. Now it's in this critical stage again where Team 2 really has to manage to get their bulls in a good position. Ends up high and to the left. Short. Second is good enough. Just straight and next to the cushion, forcing Team 1 to shoot. Misses. Takes Team 2's bull in the back. Second attempt is good, much better than the first one. It's just to the right. And last shot is short, bounces over. Poor attempt. So, Team 1 has only one bull left to try and make a difference here. Will they take the shot? Yep. The shot is come. He hits. And Team 2, of course, they will have to point closer again. I'm not certain if they have number 2 bull. He can have number 2 bull, but we'll see if he decides to shoot or point. It's a point that ends up too far. Ends up too far, leading to Team 1 having 1 point. Team 1 points starts this round. Team 2 has a better point, has the right length, but ends up a bit to the right. Team 1's second attempt is short, doesn't manage to get in. So, last attempt for the pointer of Team 1 can be a point, and it looks like Team 2 will decide to shoot, which is a good decision in this time. And hopefully he can get it in the first attempt, which they really need. And some short, and he bounces over. Now the question goes, will he try second attempt to shoot? They decide to point instead. Very good attempt. He managed to get the point in. Shot from Team 1. He hits the bull, but he moves his own out of the position. So probably team 2 still has the point with the right bull. Yep, team 2 still has the point. Was that the game changer? Moving the cochonette? But did he get the point closer? Going down to measure. No, it's a bit too far. Last attempt for team 1 to get this round right. And his last attempt went too far. Team 2 now with 3 bulls remaining to get more points, and they have an open field straight ahead. Should be quite possible to gain a lot of points. The pointer of team 2 didn't manage to get that one quite in. A little bit weak. The shooter will try to point instead. He needs to be careful though. He doesn't hit any bulls in the front. Hit something on the way down. And that wasn't better either, so only 1 point for team 2. Sad, it could have ended up much better. Cochonette is out 6 meters, 6.5. It looks a little bit short. You're going to see how long it is. Yep, it went out too short. But I will have a new attempt again. Second attempt was also too short. Yep, he gets it out. First point is good length to the left. Team 1 point. Better, much better. Goes to a little bit far, but still good. And team 2 will try to shoot. Once again, the path is good, but the length is not quite there. He's too short and ends up bouncing over. The pointer, team 1, has made a good point, still leading. And team 2 now only has 2 attempts remaining to try and break this, or at least try to get some bull just in front of the cochonette, but they fail. We might be looking at the end of this game, I'm afraid, as team 1 has 5 bulls left, and they only require 2 more bulls to get in. Hands up, touching team 2's bull, and the pointer of team 1 gets the last one in. meaning that the shooter of Team 1 now has 3 bulls left to point 1 bull that is required to end this match. And there it's ended. As you can see, Game 2 was ended also more faster. A good game where Team 2 took the good chance when they had the chance get many points, but in the end Team 1 proved a little bit stronger, especially with the pointing skills, which often is a winning thing. If you don't have the pointing skills in a game, it's not so easy to win it. Anyway, that was round number 2 of 3 this evening, and we will take a break again. We will be back in a few minutes, so please watch the next episode in this series, 3 in total for this date, and we will be back. Thanks for watching.